Attempted murder of a police officer, for one, would be the biggest thing. Attempting to elude. Those would be the biggest ones that they have to worry about. They're also in a stolen vehicle. They were in possession of stolen firearms. So the list grows.
Can you describe what exactly firearms were? You said there have been 2 weapons that have been...
I'm not really sure right now what they are, and it may be germane to the investigation, so I'd rather not say.
And do you know where the stolen firearms came from?
Oh yes, if we know they're stolen, we know where they came from, and again, that's part of the investigation. And those are facts that we might not want to release right now until we get into it a little further.
Do you have a time frame as to when charges could come? I mean, is that something...
It's possible that it could be before the end of the day. It all depends.
Where was the suspect, the second suspect?
He was in Huffman at home.
At home?
At home. We picked him up there, and that's where we found the firearm. So that, yes, one of them was able to slip through the perimeter. They have the advantage when these things first hit of speed, and he could have run through the waterworks, behind those houses, through the waterworks, and been down on 280 just as we got the perimeter in place, and already been at. That's just the way it is. You get the perimeter set up as quickly as you can, and hope you've contained them. But there's a lot of territory there to cover. The waterworks may not look big until you're inside of it, and then it's huge. So,
do you have an age range for either one of these?
Between 19 and 25.
So was there a getaway car, or did they run from 280 to Huffman?
That's what we're looking into right now, is how did he get from 280 to Huffman? And that's one of the things we'll be looking into, and there may be some folks there that we'll want to talk to.
When you were questioning the first suspect, you heard that he kind of indicated that they had planned a crime spree tonight. There may have been other crimes that they were...
I can't verify that. I haven't talked to him. I would have to check with the detectives. We'll have to wait and see what their investigation reveals.
And how's the officer doing who was shot at?
He's fine. He's on his way home after a very long night. So.
And do you know about how many shots were fired?
Still don't. I think it's just 2 or 3, but I can't be certain without talking to him. And like I said, he's gone home for the night. So.
Did you release the make and model of the stolen vehicle?
It's a, I don't know what year model is, but it is a Ford Taurus, silver in color. And it is a stolen out of Center Point yesterday morning, I believe.
Can you just, again, I mean, we were all there, but just talk about the size and scope of this search and how you were able to do that in the middle of the night, and what is a fairly dense...
It was an extensive search. It was an extensive perimeter that we had set up, which can allow them to slip through it easily. Unfortunately, until you get enough officers in place, especially in the dark. We did have officers from 5 different agencies down there, including Shelby County, Jefferson County, Hoover, Homewood, Mount Brook, Pelham, and ourselves, all setting up a perimeter, all trying to coordinate. We did attempt to get some air assets in, but due to the low ceiling this morning, the FAA would not allow them to take off, so that kind of fell by the wayside. We set up a perimeter, and then we conducted searches with canine, tracking dogs, and one of those searches did reveal results in catching the first subject with a bloodhound. At one point, the dogs had been used. We had to bring in fresh dogs. They did track towards the waterworks, through the waterworks out towards 280, so that would probably be the suspect we picked up in Huffman.
If it is determined that there is a getaway car, doesn't that kind of advance this into something else where we might have more people involved?
Oh, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. There may be some more folks we'll be talking to today.
Are the suspects cooperating and giving information?
I don't know. I do think that they are being interviewed right now by the detectives. They may be talking, but is what they're saying relevant? So, anything else? All right then. And that's what we got, guys. I don't know if there'll be any other updates today. I think we've made all the arrests we're going to make, at least for today. So check with me later this afternoon, or have your folks check with me later this afternoon, and I'll see if there's anything else to put out. But for right now, that's going to be it. And guys, I know I've been asked this by all of you. Whether it's related to the Lake Cyrus incident in Hoover or not, there's no way to know just yet. Is it related to the incident in Panorama Terrace out there in Birmingham yesterday afternoon? We don't know. We don't know. Investigation will tell us that.